All right, we are set for the final semifinal of the evening. You take a look at the starting lineups for Tallahassee Community College. Number 14, Dawn Gibson. Javonica James, number 20. 23, Julian Redmond. 25, Nakia Black. And 32, Jamira McCriston. The Eagles are coached by Q Bedell. They are the Panhandle Conference runner-up. They routed Daytona State 85-60. And they'll be taking on the Eastern Florida State Titans, who became the first team since 2014 to score over 100 points in the tournament. Number 3, Brianna Lewis, the playmaker. What a game she had. 16 assists. Number 13, Mariah Batts, who scored 34, tied the single-game tournament record with 9 threes. 21, Victoria Morales, 34, Claire Betty. And number 40, Alexandrine Fegway, who scored 26 on 11 of 16 shooting. And Eastern is coached by MJ Baker. So, winner goes to the championship game tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern Time, against Gulf Coast. So, 2008, the last time we did not have an all-Panhandle women's final. The tail of the tape, you can see what they did in the tournament. Black, the leading scorer in last night's game for Tallahassee with 17. And the lady, a longtime CF fan, I believe her name is Dot, I do not know her last name, throws the ball to the official. Let's see. Pre-game ritual. Gets a nice hand from the fans over there. Good for her. Anyway, getting set to tip it off here. In Ocala, as Europe's final countdown blaring. That's like their only song. Imagine them in concert. Yeah, play Final Countdown. Yeah, play it again. That's about it. All right. So, Fegway, they concede the tap. And we're underway. Titans. Eagles. Lewis. Here's Batts. Hit 9 threes last night. Lewis, lob inside. James came over and knocked that out of bounds. And it will stay with Eastern. 11 on the shot clock. Beatty will inbound it. Lewis cut off. 8 on the shot clock. Lewis. High floating shot. No good. Still didn't touch anything. And rebound is grabbed by Gibson for TCC. So here's Redmond, Gibson, James, McCriston, and Black for TCC. In the corner, Black for 3, yes. Nakia Black gets TCC on the scoreboard in the opening minute, and a turnover. Here comes James. James throws it to Gibson. Gibson to Black. Blocked by Morales. Rebound Fegway for Eastern, and a tie-up. This game's going to be, I'll tell you what, Eastern better come ready to match the intensity of TCC and physicality. That's going to be the big key. They can match that, they got a shot, but if they don't, it's going to be a long night. Watch the first 5 minutes of that Daytona game the other night. See how the intensity was for TCC defensively. That really set the tone, even though they were behind a little bit. Daytona was throwing up Hail Marys, and they were being answered, but you can't shoot Hail Marys the whole game. And shot rims out by James, and Fegway throws it to the gentleman on the front row, flips it to Black, and it will be TCC ball. 8:36 to go. Quarter number 1. If I knew who caught the ball in the audience, I'd give him a shout out on the air, but once in a while I do. Sometimes I do it. Now, if they'd thrown it at midcourt, Tim Ryan, I'd have known. Here's Redmond. Backs up for 2. Good job by Fegway to get out there and get a hand in the face of that shot. So 3-0. Now here's Batts. Batts last night, tremendous. 9 of 13 from 3. And Beatty loses it, taken away by McCriston for TCC. Here's Gibson. Gibson cut off. She drives, gets in, throws it. Redmond recovers for TCC. 8:03, quarter number 1. Gibson, 10 on the shot clock. Long jumper, that is off. A rebound by Morales. I'll tell you what, every time they're on offense, look how the swarm, look how TCC swarms at the ball, though. What a nice dribbling exhibition by Lewis, but she was kind of off balance a lot on that one. But the swarming defense, short by Morales. A rebound by Black. Here comes TCC. Redmond. James in transition against Fegway, scores. James with her first basket. It's 5-0, 7:26. So a team that scored over 100 last night has gone almost first 3 minutes without a point. Beatty takes it all the way. They forget to come and get in front of her. Fegway with the offensive rebound and draws the foul from McCriston. So Fegway scores that one. So Fegway, who scored 26, she was 4 of 4 at the line last night. 68.8%. Thank you, David, with the statistics. And Fegway, back iron, no. A rebound by Black. 5-2, quarter number 1. And a turnover for the Eagles. Referee on the is coming into the camera. Can't see him yet. He was. I'll tell you a story about him here later on. Lewis, nice pass to Fegway, and a little bit hard on that shot, out of bounds. And it will be TCC ball. Referee that just ran by, last name's Adams. His grandfather, Larry Mayhew, refereed high school sports for about 50 years. I tell you what, you better come correct when he was official. He called everything. If your shirt was untucked, get out. The strictest official I have ever seen. Of course, they didn't really appreciate it too much here in Ocala, but I thought he did a good job. Nice man, too. Three-pointer on the way. And rebound by Fegway. You better come ready, though. I thought he did a good job as an official. I mean, there are rules. And if you break them, you deserve to be rung up, as McCriston is called for the foul. But that's his grandson, so that's a nice story. Does it do it? Good to see him out here. And a lot of these guys that I see here, starting at the women's games, they do high school and they move up to do junior college, and it's good too to see that. As the foul was whistled against the Eagles. Three-pointer on the way is good by Batts. She's still not missing. That's her 10th three of the tournament. Mariah Batts scored 34 last night. If they go 3 games, she might have a chance to do something. And offensive foul. What we have? Missed the call, sorry. Shielded on that one. Anyway, it'll be Titan ball. Here comes Lewis back the other way. 16 assists last night. That would have to be the all-time tournament record, too. I do not see an official assist count, but I've never seen that many in a decade or so that I've been involved with this. Oh! And James blocks the shot. Beatty slides, and a warning. Tied at 5. It was like Beatty was on a slip and slide there for a moment. She just kept going and going and going. Glad she's okay. She hit that metal part of the bleacher. There's Batts. She loads it up again. Oh, my goodness. That's 11 for 15 in the tournament for Batts. Maybe she wants to break that record. I'm sure she's heard plenty. And a travel on James. And it's Titan ball. Hill, number 10, in for TCC. You wonder if they told her that she sat the last nearly 3 minutes tied with the record. Maybe she's ready to break it tonight. 8-5 Titans. Fumble. Beatty picked up by TCC's Jada Perry from nearby Sumter County. Hill. Flegway came out late. Off. Rebound. Grabbed by Beatty. Fegway. Here's Lewis. Lewis. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Is that 3? Oh. Well, I guess she's human. Wow. That'd have been amazing. That'd have been 75% of her threes in the tournament. It's loose. Hill takes it away. Worley, number 2, in for Beatty. There's Batts, 7 on the shot clock, 6. She slings it out. Morales, fake, fires it up, and rims in. And just like that, it's a 10-0 run for the Titans. The Eagles haven't scored since the 7:26 mark, so over 3 minutes, as Morales rattles that one home. And 5 score. Hill calling for it. She drives. In the paint, fires it up, short. Fegway with the rebound, hands to Lewis. Lewis in a hurry. She throws it in the corner. 3-pointer by Worley. Yes! Eastern Florida. Wow, 13-5. PTC 7th nationally. And so far, no intimidation by Eastern. 3-pointer is off. Lewis with the rebound. She's knocked to the deck by Perry. And the crowd applauds the effort. A second on Perry, 4 on the Eagles. 13-0 run. 3 threes, 2 of them by Batts. 11 out of 16 in the tournament from 3. Lewis fires it up. Nope. Back iron. Rebound pulled down by Gibson for TCC. Back the other way they go. Here's Hill. Hill drives against Batts. Fires it up. Nope. Rebound grabbed by Fegway. And one and done, and great defense by the Titans so far. Batts lobs it inside. Loose. Morales gets it. Worley. Lewis. And they resets. Here's Lewis. Lewis, wow, she is so fast. Shot blocked. Rebound by Pierce for the Eagles. Gibson. Hills wants it. Fegway comes out at her late. Off. Tipped. Rebound by Black. She puts it up and in at the 2:39 mark. That'll stop a run of 13 straight points. And the first basket in nearly 5 minutes of game time. 13-7. Uh-oh. Ooh. Morales got it. Looked like it was headed to that coach who has the Stony Brook shirt on. Batts again, and she's going to get 3 free throws. Will not even count as a miss because she was fouled. So Mariah Batts, unconscious during the tournament. 5 fouls on the Eagles. None whistled on the Titans. Anderson and Spiegel will check in. Batts was 7. 2008, the last time there was not an all-Panhandle Conference championship game on the women's side. Throw that stat out there for you. Shot's too close. That's why she missed that one. Begway out is Morales. One for three. 7 points now for Bats. 2 of 3 officially from the arc. There's Gibson, couple defenders, and rattles off a rebound. Inside, blocked. Ooh, and a hammer job. Logmignon will go to the line. 2:01 to go. Opening quarter. Eagles led 5-0. 13-0 run followed for the Titans. Game's kind of hit a little lull. It's 14-7 as Bats heads to the bench, and Beatty will come in. 34 for 13. Nope. No shot on that one. Gotta like the idea, though, hustling. Under 2 minutes. Quarter number 1 here in Ocala. Beatty. Guarded by Hill. Lewis. Anderson. Beatty gets free. Throws it away. And ball goes over to TCC. Hill brings it across for the Eagles. Hits the screen. Hill backs off. Gibson drives. Puts it up off the window and good. Dawn Gibson makes it a 5-point lead for Eastern. So 4-1 after that 13-0 run. Basket's been closed a little bit after that big run that the Titans had. Lewis. 9 on the shot clock. Here comes Beatty, throws it up, and rebound by Black. Good D by the Eagles, making it tough now. They've clamped down a little bit. Gibson, contact, loose, and wonder if that got picked up on camera by our courtside mics. If you didn't hear it, good. So Fegway and Bats. I really think that the bench for Eastern might have to be shortened a little bit because you got to be aggressive, and some of the players that came in didn't match the intensity. Now, the starters for Eastern have. So that'll be key. Good job by, out of bounds. Bats got in the passing lane, forces the turnover. So with 43.2 seconds to go in the opening quarter, 5-point lead. Spiegel, Fegway calling for it. She goes down inside. Look how the Eagles swarm on defense. Nothing easy. Lewis, wow, and 17 and point 16 assists last night. You know, I don't care if they lose tonight. She's a definite all-tournament player. My goodness. It's impressive. Let's see if assists are listed. Assists officially not listed. And I would get Finster to say the 16 are. I would go with that as the all-time record because, in fact, I recall that it was hard to find somebody with over 10, let alone 16, as Lewis hit 2 free throws. So put Lewis's name in the book all-time. 16 assists last night, the record. 3-pointer by Black, short. Rebound Fegway. Here comes Eastern. Lewis for three, and good quarter for the Titans. They lead 16-9, surprising the nation's number 17. We'll be right back in a moment. All righty, 7-point lead for Eastern. What a quarter. 13-0 run, keyed it. Bats with 7, the leading scorer in the ball game. Get a couple threes. Look at the quick feet by the official. Goes out of bounds, turnover TCC. Maybe he played football, was on the rope drill in high school. Some quick feet. Lewis. Worley. Morales. Lewis. Loads up the three. High arcing three, no good. Rebound James for TCC. James. Reverse layup. Nope. Rebound Morales. Nope. So Morales and McCriston fought for it out of bounds. It goes to the Titans. Three-pointer on the way is good by Worley. Timeout, Eagles. It's a 10-point lead, 19-9. Fourth three of the half for Eastern. Take a break. Be right back. Ten-point lead after the three by Worley. Black drives all the way in. Nope. Gets her own miss. She spins, goes up. Nope. Tipped around, grabbed, loose. Again, Black goes up. Another miss. And look at the rebounding. McCriston missed 4 shots. Are we going to see 5? Nope, but If there's I don't know if that guy that's been mopping the floor put a lid on that basket or what. My goodness. TCC shot the ball 47 times in the first half last night, and they officially shot 81 shots, 42%. A lot of shots. Under 10. Here's Lewis. She drives. Contact. And a held ball. Some discrepancy about whose ball. It'll be Eastern ball. Good job by Eastern coach M.J. Baker to go down there and say, hey, it is our ball. Shot clock is correct because there was not a shot taken. Bat, step back three. Nope. Another hitting her first two. She's missed two straight. Cross-court pass stolen by Bats. Wow. Oh, almost intercepted, but Lewis, the magician with the basketball. Wow, Bats catches. Look how quick she gets it up. And oh, my goodness. Mariah Bats with 10. That's her third three. She is 12 of 18 during the tournament. Eastern made 16 as a team last night. And off by Gibson. Rebound Fegway for the Titans again. Oh. And Fegway gets the rebound and a foul on the Eagles. Been legend status if she'd have knocked that one down. My goodness. Rewriting the record books in this tournament. Grade 13 is on Bats. That was a quick call. A 13-point advantage for Eastern. Redmond. Here's Black for three. Nope. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. Gibson gets in the gap. Shot up and in. Maybe that'll get them going because they have had a heck of a time getting the ball to fall. I'll tell you what, when you got a point guard like Lewis, you got a chance in any game. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I thought she had it. Looked good from here. A rebound by TCC's McCriston. Redmond. Decks Lewis. Redmond. No good. Lewis with the rebound. Here comes Lewis. In a hurry. Throws it. Wow. Look at that ball movement. They a little bit off, but they still are getting it around. Wow. They are impressive to watch with the ball offensively. Lewis for three. No good. Tipped. That's over the back on Worley. Yeah, she hammered her there. So they're down there enforcing. There we go. We'll call that official the enforcer. No, only one enforcer, and that man's name's Arn Anderson. The glue of the Four Horsemen as Hill back to the basketball. Hill brings it across. Redmond. Shot is up and off. Rebound Bats for Eastern. Morales. Over to Bats. Here's Bats. And stolen by Redmond. Redmond back the other way. Whoa. Scoop shot. Nope. And Lewis called for the foul. So first on Lewis. 3 in the quarter on the Titans. Redmond to the free throw line. She scored 9 points in the opening round. Puts that one down. James will come back in for TCC. Remember, 08, the last time we didn't have an all-Panhandle Conference final. Gulf Coast has already has advanced to its 18th tournament final under Rooney Scovel. They'll try to win their 12th title under their legendary coach. 22-13, couple free throws, good. Lewis will bring it across. Bats 3 of 6 from 3. And they got James with a hold. Yep. So referees caught that one. And 5 says Mr. Adams, the official, and over to TCC. Hill will bring it across for the Eagles, trailing by 9, under 5.5 to go. First half. Championship game for the women tomorrow, 7:30. Want to make sure we have the time corrected for the men. 5 p.m. Eastern time for Central. Gibson fires a 3. Fegway came out. She does that well. 3 times now she's came out on three-point shooters and really messed the shot up. Worley fires a 3. Nope. And rebound by Gibson. Here's Gibson. Hill thought about it. Hesitated. Redmond. James inside against Fegway. That's a wild shot. No good. Rebound Fegway. And she gets to Lewis. I'll tell you what, long as Lewis is out there controlling the game, wow. She is tremendous. And they throw it away. I think that's some contact. It was out of bounds. So Mariah Batts, the 3-point specialist, is out of Titusville, so she's a local product of that area. Lewis from Chicago. Good to see when you get players from your local area on the team. I don't know if she went to Titusville High or Astronaut. Blocked by Fegway. They don't list the high school. And it stays with the Eagles. That's quite a rivalry, though, in Brevard County. Astronaut and Titusville. The War Eagles and the Terriers. Forget the nickname of the rivalry, but it'll come to me. Here's Redmond, baseline against Beatty, falling backwards, no. Tipped up in the air. TCC with the rebound. Hill spotting up for 3. They come at her late. And the Eagles have crept back to within 6. 22-16. And they've hit a lull on offense recently. Let's see if they can get something going. Beatty beat up by Redmond. Lewis driving. Batts for 3. Yes! 13 for Batts. 4 for 7 from beyond the arc. She is 13 for 20 in the tournament. Every time it looks like TCC is going to surge back. There's Black getting the bounce after contact with a Titan defender. I'll tell you what, I would not let Batts go anywhere. Look, she's got free. She gets it off so quick, though. That's the thing. 3-pointer by Spiegel, who is the top 3-point percentage shooter on the team. And I believe the top or one of the top in the state. Here's Hill. Hill gets in the gap, fires it out. And contact, block, foul. And to the line will go TCC. Spiegel. Whistle for that foul. And free throw is off. Worley going to check in. Spiegel gets nice hand from the Titan faithful. Eagles struggling at the line. We'll get that one to fall, but trail by 6. 2:52 to the half. Lewis will bring it across. Oh, I thought Worley was going to pull it. She can hit that. Well, she got a clean grip on the ball. And a foul, and Fegway will go to the line. Here comes Pierce into the ball game for TCC. Lewis drives and draws the foul, and they help her up. Wow. They reacted just a little late on that one. Toboggan with her third. And Lewis to the line. Rewriting the record books for those assists. I know KJ Moore had over 20. Then Ivan Udina had over 20 for CF on the men's side. I know those are like, I think Moore had 23, I want to say. I know that's the all-time men's record. That was not in the tournament. That was in a regular season game against FSCJ. Redmond turnaround shot, short, rebound Fegway. Here comes Eastern, leading by 8 with the ball, nearing the 2-minute mark. Lewis, here's Batts. Worley, she loads up. Black comes at her and buries it. Worley makes it a 30-19 game. Eastern by 11. Raise your hand if you had Eastern up by 11. If you're not from Brevard County. Put your hand down, you're lying. And the Titans force the turnover, and the number 7 team in the country is in trouble so far. Long way to go, but wow. Now the big thing is, can Eastern keep up this intensity? You look at the first half of the previous game, 40-37, Gulf Coast on top of Florida Southwestern. Southwestern 17 points the second half. That's the big thing. TCC's got to find a way to generate some offense. They really are not getting much. Running through the screen, Redmond called for the foul. Fegway to the line. And rattling it in is Fegway. Fegway puts it in. Here's Gibson. Gibson spinning in the paint. Rattles off. I think Fegway is making everything tough on TCC shooters when they come in to the lane. Even on three, she's closing out quickly, making it tough. Batts, who has 4 threes and 13 points. Worley, who's hit a couple. Hands to Lewis, 10 on the shot clock. She goes against Black. Falling back, driving in the corner. Worley, quick three. Gibson out on her. Oh, my goodness. Worley's on fire, too. 7 threes as a team. It's a 16-point lead. My goodness. Wow. TCC is going to have to regroup at halftime because Eastern Florida State is on fire shooting the basketball. Air ball out of bounds. And it goes over to the Titans. Shot clock is off, 18.8 seconds to go. Lewis, foul line jumper, and they are up by 18. Oh my goodness. We've got a shocker here so far in Ocala. Eastern Florida State leading 37-19 at halftime over the nation's number 7 ranked team. We'll go to halftime. Remember, Eastern has never made the Region 8 championship game. They're 20 minutes away from doing that and having the first time that we won't have a Panhandle Conference All Panhandle Conference final since '08. Halftime, 37-19, Titans on top. We'll be back.
Any player ever, male or female, in her last season at Gulf Coast Olympics, she averaged 25.2 points, 10.6 rebounds, 2.6 assists, shooting 59.5% from the field, 47.8% from three-point land, and 80% from the free throw line. So over 2 years, she averaged 23.1 points, 9.6 rebounds, and led that program to get this a 70-1 record over those 2 years. He led Tallahassee to their first and final national championships in 2003 by putting on the greatest performance anyone has ever seen at the national championship game, scoring 46 points, still an NCAA record, and she single-handedly outscored the opposing team by 4 points. NCAA All-American and most valuable player of the 2003 national championship, graduated from Gulf Coast and moved on to the University of Florida, where she started 47 of 58 games, was named to the SEC's All-Academic team, graduated with the 5th highest three-point shooting percentage in UF history of 33.3%, drafted in the third round of the WBB draft by the Washington Mystics. Character this morning was displayed in the national championship game. She was removed as the Gulf Coast was up by 30 points. The crowd chanted to put her back in so she could break the national scoring record. Her response at that time, "I don't need to go back in. We're going to win the game, and that's all that matters." But in spite of that, Coach Scoville did reinsert her, and she is the holder of the national championship record. Into the Hall of Fame.
half action. 18-point lead for Eastern Florida State, trying to make their first ever championship game. Redmond scores 37-21. 13-0 run in the opening quarter for the Titans, got them the momentum. And they're surprising the nation's number 7 ranked team. Lewis. Here's Beatty. Drives, blocked. Loose ball. Lewis. 3 seconds. And if that had gone in, that would have been. I mean, they've been amazing shooting the 3. Have them for 7 unofficially in the first half. So here's Redmond. She drives off the wind. Oh, short rip. And Paul tapped out of bounds. Stays with TCC. TCC has Gibson, McChristen, James, Redmond, Black, Gibson. Here's James, stolen by Lewis. Picked up by Batts. And here come the Titans. Morales thought about it. Lewis, there's Batts. I don't care wherever Batts is on the floor, I'd be where she's at. Egway misses, but Beatty with the offensive rebound. Lewis thought about it. Watch Batts. See Gibson's right over there by her. Here's Beatty. Beatty. Egway inside. The hook. Rims in. Begway puts it back an 18-point edge for for Eastern. I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised. This is a tremendous effort by the Titans. I had an all-Panhandle Conference final pick, to be honest with you. But I'll tell you what, Eastern's making believers out of me so far, and I'm sure everybody else here in attendance in Ocala. Oh, a little bit of a miscommunication. They recover. Here's Batts. She drives 3 Eagles, and they forget about Fegway. And she puts it in. It's the biggest lead of the game, 41-21. Wow. Remember, Eastern has never made the championship game on the women's side. And Black missed it. Rebound. Black spins, blocked by Fegway. Stripped of the ball, on the floor, loose. Black will recover. I don't know if TCC can muster enough offense to come back from 20. You never know. James missed it. They live off transition, and when teams are making threes, can't really get into that. And 7:09 to play, 20-point lead for Eastern. We'll be right back. Water all over the court. Where's that guy that's supposed to be mopping up? Oh, he's out cold down there. Oh, he's texting. Got one of them old flip phones. Oh, well, he has worked hard. So here's Batts. They come at her, but they're going to take it away. Timeout, Titans. 30-second timeout. Take a quick break. Be right back. Field inbound, joined by Beatty, Lewis, Begway, and Batts. Black, Redmond, Gibson, James, and Lewis. Perry, excuse me. And they turn it over. So 6:46, third quarter. Titans by 20. Redmond cut off. Three-pointer on the way is short. Bats came out late. Good D. Oh, she tripped her own player, and it went in for James. So MJ Baker done a great job. This is her first year as head coach of the Titans. And here's the thing. Baker, one of 5 coaches officially to take 2 different programs to the Region 8 tournament. Pardon me, 4 coaches. That would be Cheryl Rice, Tommy Jones, Christy Ward, and MJ Baker, the Titan head coach. Also led Broward to the tournament. I believe if I missed somebody, I apologize, but to my knowledge, those are the 4. Three-pointer on the way is off. A rebound grabbed by James for TCC. Here's Redmond. Redmond driving, cut off. James gets it up. Nope. Rebound and in by Jada Perry, down to 18. The furthest ever that Eastern's gotten in the Region 8 tournament is the semifinals. Obviously never made the championship game. Have won some opening round games. In transition, that's what they do. And James scores for TCC. 43-25. 5:23 to go. Third quarter. See if that lights a spark under TCC. Do not have the record for largest comeback. Stat we could probably figure out back to, I would say 2000 or so, but wouldn't want to officially call anything. Like the 16 assists, even in as a record, as Lewis misses, rebound by Morales. They get it back. Worley fires a 3. That one's off. It's up in the air. Rebound TCC. You have to go back and look at the old newspapers. Redmond missed it. Ball loose. But I'll be honest with you, the Times Union did a good job in the 80s with Jacksonville, but after that, once the Jaguars came to town, that was it. But FSCJ had some tremendous women's teams during the 80s. Three consecutive championships. Here's Lewis. Morales open, spots up, gets in, drives, gets close, and draws the foul, and will have the opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. 45-27. And typically you don't see Panhandle Conference teams look vulnerable at the Region 8 tournament. I'd say down by 18 with 4:40 in the third, you're pretty vulnerable. Remember, Eastern is the runner-up in the Suncoast Conference. Shot is off. Morales with the rebound. And, they threw it away. TCC. The last time a semifinal was won over a Panhandle Conference team by a team from another conference. Try to find that statistic for you. 2008 CF 59-47 over TCC in Marietta. James with the offensive rebound, good. Back to 16. This is as close as they've gotten. Done it on 2 occasions in this quarter. Beatty driving all the way. Nope. Rebound, James. Here comes the Eagles. They like to run. James cut off. Loose ball. She picks it up. Here's Black for 3. They come out late and they knock it down. It's a 13-point game. 3:54. And the Eagle faithful. Here's some of them starting to perk up a bit. Here they come after Lewis. And a foul by Perry. Third. Bats in. Now every time, though, earlier that TCC would make a run, Bats would drill a 3 or Worley. Hill in. Perry out. Pierce also in for TCC, along with James, Redmond, and Black. Hill also had just checked in. Worley, Lewis, Bats, Fegway, and Morales for Eastern. And they say it's off Eastern. Been a great day of basketball here in Ocala. 5 o'clock Eastern time, Northwest Florida State, Chipola for the men's championship. Then 7:30, Gulf Coast against the winner of this ball game. James spins, finds Pierce. She drives, and she loses the ball. Passed up the 3 to drive, and they turn it over. There's Lewis. They swing it. 3-pointer on the way by Worley. Is short. Rebound Black. Here comes TCC. Black stops, cut off by Bat. She steps back. Trying to get it to Redmond. She's posting down low. Good job by Lewis. Keep her away from the ball. Pierce, who passed up a 3 a moment ago, to drive again. Here's Hill. Hill fires a 3. Fegway came out late. Fegway really closes out well on those shooters. .227 to go. Third quarter. Here's Lewis. They leave her open. Nope. Fegway, offensive rebound and a foul on the floor. On Black at the 2:13 mark. 4 on Black. Wow. So Fegway to the line. Rims in. Gibson, McChristen, and Mazik check in. Fegway hits them both. 47-32. 2:13 to go, third quarter. Eagles have been down by over 20 on multiple occasions. Contact and offensive foul on Mazik. And Lewis missed it. Rebound pulled down by Beatty. Beatty driving. Lewis. Baker in her first year, 175 applicants. Took over when then Titan coach Jim Grimes tragically passed away January 30th, 2017. Baker hired on April 4th of 2017, so her first season with the program. Can they make it to their first ever Region 8 championship game? Shot is off. Rebound pulled down by Gibson. Redmond. Inside, James, foul. 50.2 seconds. Give you a quote from Baker when she was hired. She said, as we mentioned, took over for Jim Grimes, who passed away January 30th of last year. Said, Coach Grimes and his family have always been awesome to me. Coach Grimes has always been first class with me and everything he did at Eastern Florida. And when the tragedy happened, I just really felt connected to the program. Once I met Coach Carr, the athletic director, and saw everything he's done here and what kind of person he is and what he stands for, it was a no-brainer. My husband and I thought it was a calling for us and an opportunity we could not pass up. And the Eastern Florida faithful, glad they have MJ Baker taking over the program after the tragedy in 2017, former coach Jim Grimes. 175 applicants. And quote here, we're thrilled to have MJ as our new women's basketball coach. Had over 175 applicants, rose to the top for our committee. Knowledge of the game, her passion, she's a tremendous role model, tough and fair. She's excelled at every level she's coached on and played at the highest level. We are thrilled to welcome her to the Titan family, and they are glad she's here. They lead by 13. Trying to pull off what many would consider across the nation a big upset if they can pull it off. I know they're both conference runner-ups, but you got to realize 2008 was the last time you didn't have an all-Panhandle Conference final. Last time a Panhandle team lost in the semis to someone other than a Panhandle team because, they had the 3 teams who would get in the past. Now you have 4 conferences instead of 3. You'd have the Panhandles would match up with one another in the semis. It'd be tough. The last time a non-Panhandle Conference team beat a Panhandle Conference team in the semis was 08, CF over TCC in Mariana. Gulf Coast would win the title that year. James missed it. And we mentioned back in 97, the last time someone other than a Panhandle Conference team won the championship. College of Central Florida, then known as Central Florida Community College, coached by Gary Ashlock, who was inducted into the Hall of Fame earlier this evening. 13-point lead, 19.7 seconds to go. And injury timeout. We're going to take a break and be right back. The referees are still looking. We apologize for the music. The best of Bob Paxton. Just kidding. We hear the Jeffersons theme. Up next will be the theme song from Maude, followed by the theme song from Alice, and perhaps even Benson tonight. Titans by 13. We've now set the Region 8 record for most television themes played back-to-back and longest delay in history. We had a blood timeout, and they were looking at a replay as well. So a technical foul on the Eagle bench and a common foul on Worley. So TCC gets the T, someone on the bench. Common foul on Worley as Lewis hits. That musical interlude again sponsored by Bob Paxton, our announcer. 2 for 2 on that trip. 49-34, so 19.7 seconds away. So now we have a discrepancy about who the shooter is. Back to the replay. Will we have more 80s television themes or 70s actually? 70s. Yeah, 70s. Well, 70s, 80s, right? I guess. Yeah, that's what it would be. Because the Jeffersons would have started in 75. One of the longest shows ever on television. Made a decade. I know Cheers did. All right, let's get back to basketball. Northwest Florida State, Chipola, the men's championship tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Central. Women's championship game, 7:30. Gulf Coast will take on the winner of this ball game. That'll be at 7:30 after they cut down the nets. And Mazik will now be the free throw shooter. And she's good. Got to hand it to him for having those monitors. That really is key. And excellent job, College Central Florida, providing that. Free throw by Mazik is good. Mazik fires it up and in. Here's Lewis. Morales drives, got past her defender. Bats for 3, and that one did not go. Eagles going to hurry back, firing from beyond half. Oh, wow, it almost went in. But it's a 13-point lead for Eastern. They are 10 minutes away from qualifying for their first ever Region 8 championship game. Can they do it? We'll find out. We'll be right back. Point lead for the Titans. 10 minutes away. And back to the monitor comes the officials. Not exactly sure what this is about. I think they're asking to see what restaurants are open in Ocala after this. Not much. Gators Dockside's open till 1 maybe. Charlie Horse 1:30. And so now we maybe a group of people talking down there. So fast food restaurants, McDonald's on 200 is open 24 hours. You deserve a break today, right? This broadcast is property of the NJCAA, FCSAA, and the College of Central Florida. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, description, and accounts from this game without express written consent of those three parties is prohibited. So they're down here deciding what's going on. I'm not exactly sure. I have no clue what they're talking about. So, but anyway, Eastern 10 minutes away from qualifying for its first ever region championship game. Northwest Florida and Chipola have already punched their tickets on the men's side. That's going to be interesting. You know, we'll get into it tomorrow more about, you know, chances for at-larges and things of that nature. I think this loss, if Tallahassee comes up short, this cripples its chances, I think, to get in. And also, I don't know if Northwest Florida State, even though they're not here, they're a top 10 ranked team. I don't know. We'll see. Could we have just one team getting out? Perhaps on the women's side. Be interesting to see on the men's side. Florida Southwestern, will they get in after losing? We'll find out. Selection, I believe, are Monday, this coming Monday, typically, if I recall correctly. Monday or Tuesday. Not 100% sure, as the Titans missed the three. Maybe they were down there reviewing the music. I don't know. Anyway, here's Lewis, joined by Fegway, Spiegel, Batts, and Worley. Worley spotting up. They come out to guard her. Throws it. Out of bounds. 13-point edge. 9:17 to go. Redmond, Hill, Gibson, McCriston, and Mazik for TCC. 49-36. And they're rolling the ball. They're concerned about that clock already, as they should be. They've been down by many as 22 in this one. Mazik, nope. Tip, rebound. Redmond. Redmond spins. Inside. McCriston draws the foul on Figway. 8:57 to go. Second on Figway. McCriston, free throw is good. So James back in, being cut over the eye. Late third quarter. Fegway with the rebound, 12-point lead. And the foul. And steal by James. Redmond, Gibson. Inside, James catches. And traveling called against TCC. So Worley out, Morales in, Lewis, Fegway, Beatty, and Batts. Redmond, Gibson, Hill, James, and McChristen for TCC. They are pressuring Lewis. Beatty gets free, lays it up and in. 14-point lead. Eagles have not been able to get it under 10 in this half. In fact, 13 is the closest they've been. Hill, foul line jumper, Fegway came out on her, knocks it down. D139. And delay a game on TCC at the 8-10 mark. Is that they're saying that's the second delay of game warning. Officials at the table say no. Yeah, that replay booth down there, they've gotten a lot of work today. Morales missed it. Tipped by Fegway, loose, up. Grab by Morales. Batts. Lewis. And the Titans run clock. The 12 is the closest that TCC has been in the second half. Can they muster enough offense? The biggest upset in the semifinals recently, in recent memory, would be back in 16, the 53-50 Northwest win over Chipola, which cost the Indians a chance at the tournament. Or that win to Daytona State, who actually was weird that year. They beat Chipola in the regular season, but they were eliminated by Northwest in the round before. Daytona win as the at-large team, so bizarre. And ball over to TCC. 7:15 to go. So the tie-up, they're saying. Gibson in. And Perry out. Eagles trying to get going. Titan bench chanting defense. James gets in. Nope. Rebound. Gibson. Nope. James. Nope. Why? Goodness. 3 shots at it. Point blank range. It rolls off each time. Fegway. Just got it across. Lewis. All kind of contact. Eastern fans calling for a foul. Goes off a TCC player. It was James. It's been a tough one here in the second half. Is TCC going to run out of time? And there's that drop the ball trick when they do. Tipped by James, caught by Betty. Batts, don't let her open. She's going to fire. And everything she shoots looks good. But Fegway with the offensive rebound. She's going to take it back up and in. Big basket for the Titans. They lead by 14, 53-39. Hill, a floater. No. Rebound, James. Another miss from real and close. Granted, they are contested. Timeout. Titans. 6:15 to go. We'll be right back. All right, 14-point lead for Eastern. Lewis beats the pressure, and it's tipped. Is it tipped or is it out of bounds? Off. It was tipped by the Titans. 6:09 to play. Beatty, tipped by Black, who has 4 fouls. Here's Black driving, throws it up, and how did that go in? Wow, what a shot. Let's see if that gets TCC going. 53-41. Free throw is good. 3-point play. Beatty and a foul on Perry. Got her up in the air. Beatty will go to the line. There are people yelling for a flagrant foul. It's not a flagrant foul. It's just a good fake, and the defender went up in the air. So Beatty to the line. Free throw on the way is off. Now TCC has been unable to get, this is as close as they've been in the second half, been unable to get under 10. Down by as many as 22, I believe, was the total. I know it was 20 for sure. 22 is what I believe it was. Don't have that officially in front of me. Try to get word, find out the official comeback that becomes pertinent. Here's Black. Black puts it up. Shot on the way. Good. It's down to 10. 5:40 to go in regulation. They get across. Lewis. Fegway wide open. They converge on her. Worley for 3. Nope. And the Eagles will come back. They still got a great shot at this one. Long way from being over. Redmond. 3-pointer for Black. Is it in? No. Out of bounds. Over towards Eastern's way. Titans by 10. 5:07 to go. There's a lot of time left. They're coming at Lewis. 2 defenders. Tip. James. Out of bounds. Eastern ball. 4:56 to go. So they are really coming at Lewis. Fegway fires it up. So he's fouled. Is fatigue setting in for Eastern? We shall see. First on Hill. Fegway to the line. 10-point lead. 4:48 remaining in regulation. Good. Bats has not made a 3 in the second half. They're hitting 4 in the first. That's one thing to look at. And they haven't had that 3. In fact, I don't recall them making one in this half. If it was real early. They've only scored 19 points after halftime. James throws it up. Nope, she'll get 2 shots. 4:26 remaining in regulation. Foul was on Worley. He said 3rd. It says 4th on the scoreboard, so figure out what the real total is. And according to the scoreboard in these, that is the official total, not what he says. He could say everybody has 19 fouls. That means meaningless. That's my point. So it says 4 fouls for Worley. He announced 3. A couple free throws for James, 56-46. Here's Lewis. Lewis to Fegway. Intercepted by Black. She goes to the floor. Loose ball. Fegway picks it up. Stripped of the ball by Pierce. Here comes Redmond leading the charge for the Eagles. Redmond. Black. James. Shot is up and in by Jada Perry. And for the first time in the second half, TCC's within single digits. Lewis driving. Bats. Morales fires a 3. Good. Big shot for Morales. They needed that one. 59-48. Huge shot by Morales. Been quite a drought for the Titans from beyond the arc. James driving. Throws up a wild shot. Loose. On the couple players go down. And the foul will be against TCC. Be on Perry. That should be 5. It is. She will head out. 3:22 remaining in regulation. Gibson will come in for her. So if TCC can't hold on, it'll be interesting to see what that does to its, if they can't come back, its at-large chances, as Lewis goes all the way. 61-48. Remember, TCC's had the pressure. They had to win 4 in a row to get here. They won last night. It's been must-wins. That's 5 straight points for Eastern. Under 3 minutes to go. Time rapidly running out on TCC. Pierce misses the 3. It's loose, tipped around. Grab off Fegway. It'll stay with TCC. 2:51 to go. Did that little burst they had right there, is that enough to get them enough to where they make it almost insurmountable? Pierce missed it. Taken away inside. Wow. It's just not been their night offensively. Loose ball picked up and in by Pierce. Down to 11. Under 2.5 to go. And they forget about Fegway. And they miss the layup. Not over yet by far. But they got to do something each time down. They can't just flub it like that and turn it over. As Lewis takes it away, 2:06 to go in regulation. Under 2 to go. Contact and a foul on McChriston with 1:51 to go. They get it in. Bats. She's wanting to pull the trigger on a 3 so bad, you could tell. I don't want to let her. She scored 13 tonight. Lewis. Wow. Turnover. They did run some time. They lead by 11. We're nearing the 1 minute mark. And time is really running out on TCC. think I've ever seen the ball roll past half court like that. Redmond, foul on the floor. Second on Lewis. Flipped up and in by McChristen. 9-point lead. Lewis, here they come to get her. Gets through it, loose, knocked to the deck, and a foul. 1:05 left. It's a 9-point lead. The other night we almost saw Northwest blow a 9-point lead on the men's side of Palm Beach. Would have went to overtime. Point blank shot from inside on a offensive rebound attempt. But if Lewis hits some free throws here, it's going to be very, very tough on TCC. Minute 5 away from their first ever Region 8 championship game appearance. Got them both. 11-point lead. Eastern about to pull off a shocker against the number 7 team in the country. Pierce for 3. Good. Down to 8. 55.5. They come to trap. Loose ball. And it's a tie-up. Who's got the arrow? Eastern. 50.3 seconds. Timeout. Titans. We'll take a break and be right back. Alrighty. 8-point lead. They pressure. And they foul. Worley will go to the line. So Worley to the line. And off. Still a glimmer of hope for TCC. You're going to have to knock down some threes, get some turnovers. Second one is good. It's a 3-possession game, 48.7 seconds. Hill. Three-pointer by Black on the way is off. Rebound, 38.5. And somewhere looking down, Don Meredith starting to sing. Turn out the lights, the party's over in Tallahassee. He's humming a few bars of it. We have more than a few bars at this point of that song. Bats hits these. I think he can go into a full-scale version of it. Bats' free throw is good. .5 seconds away from their first ever trip to the finals. Remember, the Southern Conference created in 17. Excuse me, Suncoast Conference, my mistake. They're going to have a team in the finals the first year. Hill, they force her into a tough one. She hits it, 32.5, 9-point lead. And it'll stay with the Titans. 31 seconds remaining. Excuse me, turnover on that trip. James missed it. Morales, tie up, foul. And second on James. Eastern Florida State is going to become the first non-Panhandle Conference team to play in the Region 8 championship game since 2008, when the College of Central Florida did. They are going to meet Gulf Coast tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern. Gulf Coast in the championship game for the 18th time under Coach Rooney Scovel, trying to win for the 12th time. Couple free throws there, and that should just about put it away. 11-point lead. Hill. Loose, throws it up, no. Rebound. It's been the story of the night. Shots falling in and out. Another one miss. I'd like to see the percentage from 2 feet or closer. On the floor, loose ball all around. Titans recover. Titans have it. Lewis has it. They're going to dribble the clock out, and Eastern Florida State has upset the number 7 team in the country, 68-57. Congratulations to Coach M.J. Baker and Eastern Florida State, their first ever trip to the Region 8 championship. They are going to play the gold standard in women's basketball in the nation, Gulf Coast, tomorrow at 7:30. Congratulations to the Titans. Remember, first time since 08 that you don't have an all-Panhandle final on the women's side. You have one on the men's. 5 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. Northwest Florida State will take on Chipola. So, again, congratulations to Coach M.J. Baker in her first season and her Titans, as they have stunned Tallahassee and the rest of the NJCAA. Don't think a lot of people had this bracket set up this way. So we will have a little bit of change in the championship game. Once again, 5 o'clock tomorrow. You will have Northwest Florida State Chipola, all Panhandle final. First time they've met in the finals on the men's side since 08. Then on the women's side, again, 7:30 Eastern time, Gulf Coast, 2-time defending national champs, against Eastern Florida State. First ever trip to the tournament championship game. Wow, what a feeling. Congratulations to the Titans. That is huge. And you can see how happy they are down there. Congratulatory hugs, handshakes, everything like that. 68-57. Titans advance. We thank you for watching. Been a great day. For our production manager, David, this is Richard Burton signing off. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. Northwest Florida Chipola men, followed by Eastern Florida and Gulf Coast at 7:30. Have a great night.